Hey, I'm Gunther, the lock doctor. I'm gonna help make your dreadlocks look great. On my channel, you'll see people's dreadlocks go from this to this. My goal is to help you with your dreadlock questions and problems. If your locks aren't looking the way you want them to, follow me on Instagram at the lock doctor and send me a message with a photo of your hair with the question that you have. After you do that, subscribe to my YouTube channel and I'll make a dedicated video just for you. Not only to help you, but to help thousands of others with the same questions. So be sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram to ask any questions. And remember, stay patient.
Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, I am going to be doing a transformation on my son's dreadlocks. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a lot on Kellen's hair actually, and I wasn't too stoked on it because I'm trying to chill. It's Christmas week, but he wanted his hair to look nice for the holidays. I didn't end up cutting his hair yet, which I'm not even gonna say that because I'll most likely cut it in today's video. But if the haircut's not in this video, then I'll do it later on. As I'm recording this video, Kellen's actually drying his hair. So let me break everything down as far as what I did with this hair. So starting out, I just want to start with the products. I used the DREADLOCK crochet hook. I didn't use the interlocking tool because I kind of want to stay away from interlocking his hair because his hair is already initially locked. And the interlocking tool is great for initially locking up the hair after using the crochet hook. It kind of just really matures everything and instantly locks it up. But now his hair is at a really good maturity just because his hair is really hard and really just mature in general. If you don't know what maturity is in dreadlocks, it's just where the hair turns into dreadlocks, essentially. Mature dreadlocks are when the dreadlocks are actually dreadlocks and not starter locks. And then I also used the Mocha de Gorilla. I used the red one with the Rocco guy on it. Not the other one. I think the other one's like yellow, but this one's red. It has a 9 hold. I think the yellow bottle has a 10 hold, which this one doesn't leave the hair like extremely hard, so like you can still shake your hair. And a little heads up, my hair is actually starting to shake, which is pretty cool, but I have to like shake my head really hard and it hurts my head, so I don't do it a lot. But I used a spray bottle with the Easy Spray nozzle, which is very, very recommended. It just makes it a whole lot easier instead of like actually washing the entire head and then going into the retwist. But you can do it either way. You can wash the entire head and then do a retwist or crochet hooking, but it's really up to you. And I used duck clips, the really long duck clips. These are super crucial. You want to get them, you want to get the long ones, especially with hard to lock hair, just because they have some weight to them, and especially if the dreadlocks aren't fully mature yet, which Kellen's dreadlocks are very hard and mature, but his hair is still really frizzy. He has a bunch of new growth that hasn't locked up yet, so there's still a lot that has to go into it. So using the long duck clips, they have a little bit more weight to them, so it actually allows the hair to hang when you put the clip in. And then at the same time, if you're using the small duck clips, they don't work that well because they're not heavy and they can't hold that many dreadlocks into one. And with the size of his dreadlocks, it just works out great. I mean, duck clips are hard to use as it is, and I want to find out an alternative to that really soon, even if I have to come up with my own product to actually figure out how to hold the hair in the duck clips or hold them in clamps a little bit better, because his hair is a little too short to actually do it into a hairstyle right afterward. He actually did recently do a retwist and then put him into braids. I think that's going to be a video, so you guys can keep an eye out on that on his channel. I'm not sure if he filmed it or not though. But there are many ways to actually do maintenance as far as like actually retwisting the hair and then putting it into a hairstyle or into duck clips, which I prefer a hairstyle, but your hair has to be a little bit longer, maybe like 6 inches. Or if you could figure out a different hairstyle to put it in with short hair, then go ahead and do that, which typically if you go to a skilled loctician or if you just learn how to do it yourself like me, then you're able to do the hairstyles. But it just takes a little bit of practice. Like my favorite hairstyle straight out of a retwist is just the box braids, just because it's really easy and it holds the hair in really good. 2-strand twist is another good way of doing it, but like I said, with today's video, I'm just doing the duck clips. So I did start out, like as you guys see, I started out doing the crochet hooking, which is actually really tough to do when the hair is pretty mature. So that's kind of like the thing that you might notice in the beginning stages of your maturity. If your hair seems really hard and mature but there's still frizz, it kind of goes hand in hand if you're using the crochet hook. There's ways to get around that, which I might make videos on that. And my neighbor's dog is actually coming to say hi, so I'm gonna go say hi really quick. Let's take you with me. Let me say hi. Hello. Hey. I'm just gonna say hi to him first. Hello. Once I say hi to the dog, he usually calms down. He knows it's me. But like I said, it goes hand in hand with the hair being frizzy and mature at the same time. Is kind of what you would call, like how I did a video recently on the ugly stage or the locking process. It's just one of those things that you're gonna deal with. Anything with dreadlocks, just stay patient. It's really important just to stay patient throughout the entire time, because they're not gonna always look the way that you envisioned in your head. It's just a time of just accepting what the hair looks like. And that's one thing that I'm teaching Kellen as well, is you have to just allow your hair to lock up on its own. And he always has so many questions about why are my dreadlocks frizzy, or why are they all matted up, all these things. And there's a lot of things that come with it. Like even recently he said he wanted to comb them out, and then I asked him why, and I was okay if he wanted to, and if he went that route. But at the same time, like, I wanted to encourage him to stick with what he decided on. And that's one thing that I'm big on. If you're going to decide to do something like dreadlocks, or even just with anything, if you're going to play a sport, then continue that sport to the very end, or continue the dreadlocks until you reach your goal. Continue to full maturity. Don't give up midway, because if you haven't had your dreadlocks for at least 6 inches or for at least a year, give it time, because it just takes time, and they look really good after you let them reach their full maturity, which I talked about full maturity on the ugly stage video that I just recently dropped last week. But crochet hooking is actually very simple. If you guys want to know more about that, make sure to join the DREADLOCKS Masterclass, which is where you can actually contact me directly, and you can send me pictures of your hair, and I can tell you your hair type. I can walk you through how to actually get dreadlocks for yourself instantly in less than 5 hours, in less than 24 hours, however long you want to take doing them. But I can teach you personally. And actually, I'm releasing another thing really soon, which is really awesome. It's going to be a lower cost for you guys, and you still have a lot of access to a lot of something that I can't really say right now because it's not completely done. So stay tuned for that. But back to this maintenance, I like using the Mocha de Gorilla over any other locking gel. I was so stuck on the Jamaican Mango and Lime locking gel. I loved it to death. I still do, but it doesn't have that great of a hold, especially on hard to lock hair. Even if you have the resistance formula, which is great, if that's what you only have access to, or even if you just enjoy it, which I enjoy it too, which I'm going to start implementing it as well into my own hair and into Kellen's, which I've done multiple times. Both of them are great. The Mocha de Gorilla just has a really good hold, and it's good for events, holidays, or anytime you just want to look good, like say you're doing pictures or a video. The Mocha de Gorilla is perfect for doing that, because it's almost like a woman wearing makeup. Literally just tightens everything up and looks really good. Hopefully that's a good analogy and I won't get beat up in the comment section. But I can say it is really cool being able to not only have Kellen go through the locking process, but me being in the locking process as well. And we're both doing 2 different methods, and it's just really cool to be able to experience both methods. You can see that his hair has a little bit more maturity, obviously, because he started his dreadlocks maybe how long ago did he start them? I think he started them about 3 or 4 months ago, and they've matured really quick because he's always doing work on them. He's always crochet hooking them. Every time I see him, like late at night or sometime during the day, I feel like he crochet hooks his hair every single day, which isn't terrible as long as he does it correctly, which he knows how to do it because I've taught him and he's watched videos. It's just really important to do it correctly, because if not, you can be damaging your hair. And then also, I want to give you guys a quick tip on the twisting with gel method, and I'm thinking I'm going to do an in-depth class on twisting with gel, because there are actually a lot of tips and tricks that work well for twisting with gel. And I'm just going to give you a quick one right now. Is when twisting with gel, I used to always put the duck clip like right at the root, and then that's where I would combine all of them and then put multiple dreadlocks into one duck clip, but all the way at the root. I would put the duck clip at the root. I'm telling you, this is like a game changer. Candace did it on me when she did my hair. I think you guys seen that video. If you haven't, make sure to go check it out. I think it was 2 weeks ago when we dropped that video of I taught Candace how to do my hair. One thing that I noticed that she did is she put the duck clip all the way at the tip of the dreadlock, and then accompanied the other dreadlocks inside of that duck clip at the tip. And I'm like, that's genius. And I'm sure people know that, but I didn't know that at first. And if you guys are struggling with the dreadlocks staying tight after doing the retwist and the duck clip, make sure to put it at the tip, and make sure that all the dreadlocks are kind of even when you're putting them in, and then also make sure that they're laying the right direction when you clip them in as well, because whatever you leave your hair in, especially using the locking gel that we're using here, it's going to stay wherever it's standing up. If it's standing up, it's going to stand up when you take out the clips. If it's laying down, it's going to lay down. Whichever direction that you put it in, it's going to stay there, because this locking gel has a really good hold on it. But sheesh, it was a game changer when I learned to put it at the tip of the dreadlock versus the root, because I learned from so many other people putting it at the root actually helps, and it works, but putting it at the tip is so much more effective, and it holds the dreadlock in position versus having it rotate the whole time. So that's a tip that is going to help you guys out immensely. And then also, one thing that he's doing right now, as he's drying his hair is he's standing under his fan, which is a very high powered fan in his bedroom, and he's allowing his hair to dry that way versus using a blow dryer, which helps prevent any heat damage. But with dreadlocks, I feel like you don't have to worry about heat damage, because heat damage usually results in split ends, which dreadlocks are essentially just a bunch of split ends, especially if you're doing crochet hooking. If you're doing twist from the gel, that's a different story, and you want to kind of keep that shine and luster or whatever it's called. Then you kind of want to stay away from heat, which you could just use the cool setting on your your blow dryer. But yeah, that's what he's doing right now. And then I guess let's go take a look at what his hair looks like as it is finished. And then, like I said, if I'm filming the video of me actually cutting his hair, because he needs a fade and I want to do that before Christmas, we'll see that in today's video as well. So let's go check it out.
Alright guys, it is actually the day after Christmas and didn't end up giving Kellen a fade, so maybe we'll just do that on another video. And I've done it multiple times before, so you can watch other videos on that. But it was a fun time with Christmas, and yeah, I just wanted to end this video already. And it was really cool. It was cool making it. It's cool being able to do a retwist and do some maintenance on Kellen's hair now, because his hair is a little bit more mature. I want to show you guys what Kellen got me for Christmas, which is really cool. I'm a huge Iron Man fan. Like, if all I had to watch was Iron Man on TV, I would be pretty okay. Well, maybe Marvel in general. Or I would say the MCU, not Marvel in general, but the MCU. This is so cool. I can like actually wear it and the face mask comes off and makes noises and stuff. It's just really cool. Don't judge me. I'm just playing. But yeah, hopefully you guys had an awesome Christmas. But thanks for watching this video, and it was a whole bunch of fun making, like I said. But other than that, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you guys do have an amazing day. Matter of fact, have a great day. Peace and God bless.